Hello, this is Spirelli and we're back to finish this game of Banner Saga, I believe. I just leveled the characters with all the money that I have, and now I see that I have 59 days worth of food because I spent so much food. Like, that was not the best thing to do. But I need to not starve. Like, I don't think there's 59 more days to the game. But we got food, so we can take rests and everything. It takes a while, but finally you find someone willing to craft an arrow for you. He eyes you suspiciously when you show him the silver, but shakes his head and gets started. A light watches, the smooth fire reflecting in the distance there. I talked with Aaron a long time while you're gone. He taught me a lot about Juno. Is she really as powerful as he said? It certainly seems that way. That might be the most luck we've had so far. Dad, I think I know what's going to happen now. An arrow? She's going to make you shoot Bello, isn't she? I don't know for sure. Come on, who else is going to do it? Ivor? Alec, I know where this is going. You're afraid of me dying. This isn't like before. We can't run this time. That's not what I... Let me do it. What? That is not an option. What do you do when Bello comes straight for the person holding the only thing that can destroy him? Let me speak. Everything's changed. Struggle for so long ago. I'm not asking because I'm afraid of losing you. I'm afraid of anything anymore. Let me do it because you know I'm a better shot. She is. She definitely is. I have a better chance of puncturing his armor. We only have one shot. I'm not a child anymore, and not just some girl. I'm your daughter. I can do this. For once, let me decide what happens to me. I'm sorry, Alette, but no. She stares into the firelight. You wait for the tears to come to her eyes, but they never do. Just promise. Promise we'll be together. You sit by her side silently until the smith finishes work. I will not have her do that. Yeah, there's no way of resting even though we have all the food in the universe now. We were starving so long and now like we spend so much. There he is. Juno's in the middle of an animated debate as you approach, the arrow in your hand. There's little time left. Bello knows we're here. Whether he's waiting for more of his voice to arrive or simply wants to starve us at first, I cannot tell. He should try to starve us, but he will not expect a direct attack. So Chuck, what are we gonna do? I'll take a handful of warriors to face him. We can keep a small group hidden from sight. The rest of you will lead the trust from here. Like Bello will send his armies away from himself to meet you. What about the ravens? They may protest. They will not. I've arranged a task for them. If you make it to Bello, what chance is there of defeating him? We saw what happened at Ainutov. That thing can't be killed. Juno shows them the arrow he had forged from the godstone silver. This will make him bleed like the rest of us. Once he's pierced, he'll be vulnerable. She looks you in the eye. We only have one. Do not miss. And bring only those you absolutely need. I will take all my concentration to keep the other threat from swallowing us up. I cannot join in battle. And if you kill Bello, then what? The threat will just wander away? That is my belief, yes. I can't say for certain. But I thought they're not doing an attack. I thought they're, like, fleeing themselves. This is a doomed plan. Help us hold out there until the ships are finished. And then what? Bello will hound out every step, all the way to Everon, where I'm certain Morsandra wait. Now is the time to speak to loved ones in the memory of any gods that placed here. Rest. In the morning we say a Sandra. Here we go! Let's face Ballora. Silence is what you remember. You rise in silence and walk through empty streets. Up on the wall, two armies stand quietly watching each other. Your footstep echoes on the wooden floorboards as you approach Juno. She breaks the silence. It's time, Juno says. Gather your allies. Today one thing will end, another will begin, and our actions will decide on which side we stand. Okay, everybody's rested, that's wonderful. So, Gunnolf, Ivor, Mogan, Rook, like a level 1. You will move up ahead. You are also pretty good at breaking shields. 20% crit chance. Mogan, he flails, that's perfect. Strength with this one will kill you. Movement, I don't know. Turn. Make it good. Crit chance. To elect. Strength. He doesn't make strength. I think strength is better for her than crit chance. Yeah, sorry. Strength of this is good for him. And then you get the less band. Okay, we are as ready as we'll ever be. Let's do the final fight. Oh wow, just the sizes of them. So, I don't know if I can really focus any one side, but I'm gonna try and come around the right side. Who's next? Take Bella. And everybody's hurt. Wonderful. Must break through his armor. Yes, I must get there first. Thank you for the tips. He just pushed us all back. Okay, Rook can't die, but he's super low level. Mark of Prey, Silver Arrow. What happens if you shoot the Silver Arrow on like the wrong target? I don't want to try, but technically you can, right? Keep Bella weakened. I'm not even there yet. Pushed us all back. He's stunned. Push him there. Okay, quick. What do you think I'm trying here? But this is not that easy. I haven't even gotten to him and he has 20 armor. She is the better shot by far. We need to work up. Because I can't have you die. I honestly don't know what to do. Like, should I rush in? Does she want me to rush in? And okay, this one is not trouble. He's getting too close to Rook. Try and break his armor. And die. Keep the archers safe. You don't say. I'm trying to. And that's Saga. Am I losing this fight? this ammo because I'll carry through. Still has 14 armor. How much piercing do I need to do? Can walk here and then attack both of them. Do I really need to get into like zero armor? At least they're all lined up. This is intense. No, 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 no. The arrow cannot be used until his armor is broken. But he cannot reach it. Okay. Now his armor is broken, so next turn I can use the silver arrow. Okay. Seems to be going surprisingly fine for how it started out. Abilities, silver arrow. Okay. He didn't like that. Holy wow. Do we have to fight him again? Haste child, finish battle right now. Okay, so second fight. And Rook is just lying there. 1880, are you kidding me? And they're all wounded, of course. Yes. Come closer. We need to deal with you. Wow, he has a second turn. Oh man. Why is it him again? Why is it only him? He to be mad. Cool. Carefully respond to every strike. I noticed. But what do you want me to do? Like, the only thing I can do is keep attacking him. Which now kind of works in my favor that he retaliates after every single turn because he can't do anything. Oh, I could have killed him there. End this now, yes. There you go. We did it! Bella fell. Fell. Is this over? What is happening? Why is nothing happening? Damn it, Rook! Not you too. Dad, get up, get up, help me, where are the menders? Hush, child, look at me. It's been too long. Put up your hood. You're alive and we must go. You're only barely aware of the surrounding chaos if the treachery from Valverius push their advantage. Alette, become someone else today. There's time to be Alette another day. I will carry your father back to the city. He will be honored properly, I promise you that. Come now. Ooh. Juno was right. With Belor fallen, the Tretch flee in the field of battle. We returned to Borsgard, but I've almost no memory of doing so, aside from the image of your father's still body being carried in Ivy's arms. So we should have the time we need to finish the ships. I think you're right. The Tretch don't seem interested in us anymore. Since Belor fell, they've been going their own way. The Ravens have been keeping the docks clear. June is talking to them about something now. When those longships are ready, we'll be able to sail them all the way to Oberon. With luck, before the darkness shows up here. How far south had it spread? I couldn't say, hopefully not far. We get the prince back to his home and Heiken already decided to come with us. There's not much else to go back to look up as you approach. Alette, it's nearly time. Soon we'll be ready to leave Borsgard. Find somewhere safe. One ship is done already, the docks. I had it prepared for Rook. I don't think I can do this. Come on, Alette, it's time to honor your father. He's an important part after all. And they'll be able to believe him. They set him on fire? I actually don't know anything about the customs of burials in the cultures much. This seems to be it. This seems to be the end. It feels kind of inappropriate to talk over this. That was the Banner Saga. Yeah, I love this game. It is amazing because it puts you through so much, through difficult decisions, and even if you want to always help, you never know what's the right thing to do. And then, sometimes it's just like, okay, when the bandits came, it was like, let them in your camp and they'll rob you, yes. But then there's the other people and they need food, so you let them in, but they still rob you. So you don't know who to trust, and it puts up this like whole issue of can I not trust anybody, but then you miss out on helping actual people that would do you no harm and that need you. And then there's always the payoff between every time I help somebody costs me resources, and the more people I save, the more resources I need for food, so the less resources I have for actually leveling my characters, becoming better at fights and stuff like that. So it is incredibly tough to make decisions. Like, I remember at one time there's a little kid and the supply wagons, and they started burning. So I could have saved the supply wagons, but the more imminent threat for me was like, oh my god, the child. So I rescued the child, and then like 10 of my people starved because I lost the supply wagons, and the fights were harder because my morale was low. And if you were given full information, I don't know how you'd act in that case. But you're not, you can only guess at what will happen. It is what makes it so interesting, because it's not like just tells an easy story, it pushes you. The role of a leader who has to look over hundreds and hundreds of people, and you need to figure out what to do with that. You need to figure out how to deal with it, and it's such a difficult setting. I like the fighting, I like the fight system, I love the art style, I love Gunnoff. I like the decisions, I like how you can find new people along the way and further your career. But I also like that people can actually die in certain situations. So that's quite interesting to me. I don't know, just this game really hit a nerve for me, and I already have part 2 and part 3 lined up. They'll be coming next, where I think we'll see more of the characters. Obviously we'll only see the characters that survived. And also it leads some ways to, there were some decisions where stuff could have gone differently. I don't know how different the game can go overall, because I think the main storyline you're still gonna follow, you're still gonna fight Bella in the end, but who's with you and what you learn and all of those are quite different. Oh, here's the Kickstarter backers, which is cool. It's a Kickstarter game. Insert name. Yeah, what can I say? I really love this. I really can recommend this. As I said, the main storyline will probably be the same, but you can do so much better. And for example, just look at the last main city where we're in. We decided that we really need to get some food. So what we did is we followed the whole thing of like, we steal this horn and then we could keep it for ourselves, but then we still wouldn't get good food, or we just ignore the food altogether and we try to find a safe place, because a lot of my people were attacked because they're foreigners there. Or I could help at the docks, I don't know what that would help, maybe there's no riots, or I could help at the walls, and then you would fight every single day, and I don't know what that would entail. Like, there's different ways to go about stuff, even if the main storyline's the same. If you play this game, the start will obviously be the same, like here, this is how you start, bam, you walk, and then you can already make different decisions. So I lost, what was his name, Ejal? In the very beginning, in the very, like, after the first or second fight there, I just lost him, which is crazy. Like, this is a character and you can have him with you, and he's a shield bearer, so he's obviously good for helping you line up and eat some of the damage, and I just lost him by a decision where I didn't even know it would affect him. And in that point, you know, you could also have not taken children with you, and then you would have had a tougher fight because you wouldn't have the two of them in the fight, but I assume they couldn't come to any harm. I guess there's also other ways where they don't come to harm. I actually haven't looked it up, but there's probably like a wiki or resources that tells you like what each decision will do and how it will affect the game and everything. So I guess there is a way to have like the perfect game and then also play like hard battles and I don't know, I feel like there's so much to this game. This is not the first time I play it and I still find new stuff in it. And yeah, I'll see you in the next Banner Saga, which I have not completed by myself yet, so at some point I'll start not knowing what's going on. But the beginning I'll know, and then the third Banner Saga I already have. I bought a bundle at some point. The third Banner Saga I don't know anything of yet, but I do know that we'll find a lot of our beloved characters again and continue our journey with them. I'll see you then, and thanks again for joining me on this journey. Goodbye.